Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This game sucks, and I have not been enjoying playing this game. Let me explain why. Also, I'd like to point out for ahead of time, I'm really not in the best of a commentating mood, but I'm going to do this anyways because I need to get this video out so you guys can understand how I'm feeling about this game. The biggest and most obvious problem is the packet burst and the god-awful servers. It is crazy to me that in the year 2023, ongoing to 2024, that we still have dogshit servers that constantly lag and stutter every match or every other match, and it especially happens a lot when you're trying to get into the middle of a gunfight. It is absolutely mind-boggling to me that a AAA studio or a triple A title is this poorly unoptimized, and these servers feel like servers that are from like fucking 2015. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? And not just that, but like the overall tick rate of the servers feels really shitty as well. If you're wondering what tick rate is, basically what it is that the higher the tick rate, the better the game feels overall in terms of taking damage and like, you know, actually having, I don't know how to explain this, but having higher tick rate basically means that when you take damage, it doesn't feel like you're going to get instantly like one framed or instantly melted right off the rip. This will happen if the tick rate is really poor or low. If the tick rate is higher, then it feels like you're consistently taking a damage that you should be taking, and it feels like you're dying as fast as you should be dying. And let me tell you what, the tick rate for these servers are absolutely dog shit, and the amount of times where I've been instantly melted despite the game having 150 health is absolutely abysmal. Modern Warfare 2019 already has better tick rate servers. There's no doubt in my mind that it does, because even though that game has 150 health, it still doesn't feel like I'm getting instantly one framed in MW19 compared to MW23. It is ridiculous. The next problem I have is the annoying ass meta. I go up against nothing but people using MCWs and Rival 9s sitting in their spawn, on head glitches, or in corners, or laying down, just holding down the fucking angle, holding left trigger, just waiting for someone to pop up and playing like it's a fucking CDL tournament. The amount of ratty players I've come across just using nothing but the best MCW class or the best Rival 9 class, and they're all using like the CDL classes as well. It just makes the game super boring and annoying, and this also ties in with skill-based matchmaking as well, that are causing a lot of the lobbies to be like this. And we'll get to skill-based matchmaking later on. And not to mention the fact that since we're on a 150 health pool, things that can one-hit kill like knives and snipers just become even stronger. It's almost like Cold War all over again. If you run in close quarters, you're most likely going to die to someone with a knife. I hardly run into anyone using a shotgun in this game because shotguns are kind of fucking useless when knives literally do a better job. If someone is charging at you with a knife and you have an SMG, you are most likely fucked. Because for you, it's going to take about 5 shots to kill someone. The person with the knife only needs to hit you once and you're fucking dead. And people who use snipers, I swear to God, all they do is hold left trigger, wait for you to peek them, and then you soak up a bunch of shots that they're taking from you because it's a 150 health pool and they take like 5 to 6 shots to kill you. But for them, it only takes 1 shot for them to kill you. And of course, the next thing is the skill-based matchmaking itself, causing the lobbies to feel like CDL sweat tournaments. I'm out here trying to use different guns like the WSP Swarm, the WSP 9, I don't know, the Holger or the Ram 7, whatever it may be, right? I'm trying to use anything besides the meta. I'm trying to use anything besides the MCW and the Rival 9. But I just constantly, non-stop, run into people using the same 2 guns over and over again while playing like absolute rats, camping back on the head glitch, holding an angle, not wanting to push up whatsoever. It is super boring and super annoying, and my god, skill-based matchmaking in this game, it is the worst skill-based matchmaking that I have ever seen in my life. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking. I just woke up not too long ago, so please forgive me. I shit you not, the skill-based matchmaking in MW19 is nowhere near as bad as it is in MW3. And I thought the MW19 skill-based matchmaking was bad enough. Holy fucking shit, was I wrong. The game is literally boring as hell, and it literally feels like that you can't contest against these lobbies unless if you pull an MCW or Rival 9 yourself, which I hate doing because that just makes me more bored and annoyed. The next thing up is the maps are fucking dog shit for Search and Destroy. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, sure, maybe the maps play better in the OG and W2 because the skill-based matchmaking wasn't as bad. But when it comes to Search and Destroy, holy shit. I kid you not, literally half of the maps for MW2 suck for S&D. They are terrible. Let me just go through a tier list I put together for you guys so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. For a tier list, there is literally no map that is S tier because none of the maps deserve to be S tier, frankly. And if you look at the tier list, I'm not kidding when I say half of the maps suck. In A tier, the only map that's in A tier is in Scrapyard, because Scrapyard is one of the only maps that isn't super one-sided. In B, we have High Rise, and the High Rise would be A tier, but unfortunately for High Rise, the secret route that you can take at the edge of the map is very glitchy. It can bump you off the map. And not only that, the fucking propane tanks will randomly blow you up sometimes, even though you don't even hit them or throw a grenade nowhere near them. So that drops it down to a B tier. I used to not like Invasion very much, but I feel like Invasion's one of the only maps where you can actually successfully flank around people if you flank right. So it gets a B tier. And I like Quarry as well. Quarry also gets a B tier. Favela is a hit or miss. Sometimes it plays well, sometimes it doesn't, so it gets a C. Sub-base is a little bit one-sided at times, and sometimes it's a bit hard to push, especially if the enemies are just camping on head glitches, so it also gets a C. Underpass also gets a C. And Karachi, honestly, I would put this map in D tier because Karachi is, one, way too linear, but also way too vertical at the same time. And two, since the map is way too vertical, or has way too much verticality, all people doing on Karachi is either stare on top of the roofs with a sniper, stay in the fucking ready-ass spot, or they sit on the roofs with a sniper, hard-scoping down lanes and alleyways, waiting for you to peek, or head glitching with an MCW. That's literally all people do in Karachi, and it is fucking annoying. People don't move on this goddamn map. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. This map is not really the best. It's kind of a sniper fuckfest, so it gets a D. Estate is a D. Rust is a D. Skid Row is one-sided as fuck, just like Terminal, so both of them get a D. And I don't even have to explain why Derail, Rundown, Wasteland get an F. And yes, you're probably wondering, where's Grease? Where's Meat? In my opinion, Grease is also a D tier, and Meat is like a B or a C tier at best. So yeah, my point still stands. Half the maps in this game suck ass for Search and Destroy. The maps in MW19 are way better, and I'll just put up a tier list for the MW19 maps, and oh my god, is it a night and day difference. Not even funny. Another thing I have a problem with, which I kind of went over already, is that people just don't move in this game. And people camp so much in this game. Like I said, you either hard scope with an FCW, or Rival 9 or a sniper on the head glitch, and just sit back and just wait for you to peek, and it is super annoying. The fact that we have dead sounds as a perk in this game and people still play like this is crazy to me. I don't know why, but people just play like a bunch of pussies in this game. And oh my god, don't even get me started on the UI. The UI in this game is absolutely dog shit. I don't even need to explain this. Everyone knows it's terrible. Everyone wants it to become better and to get fixed, but it's probably not going to happen. I almost forgot to add this in, and I'm thankful that I remembered. The aim assist in MW3 is absolutely insane. It is ridiculously strong and overpowered, and it's pretty much like soft aimbot at this point. I shit you not. I'm a controller player myself, right? And I want aim assist to be nerfed because it is ridiculously strong. It literally does like 80 to 90% of the tracking for you. And I just don't understand how Activision or the devs, pardon me, think that aim assist being this strong is okay. How do you think this is okay? Just let me show you a clip right now of strong ass aim assist.
Ready to spawn.
Alright, that works.
Oh my god, dude! The aim assist! Yeah, this shit needs to be nerfed. I feel so bad for people who play on mouse and keyboard. Hell, I have a friend who plays on mouse and keyboard, and I can't even imagine the struggle he has to face dealing with people who basically have soft aimbot all the fucking time. It is a absolute nightmare for people on mouse and keyboard, and I feel nothing but remorse for these people. Aim assist needs to be nerfed because holy fucking shit, this isn't Call of Duty Zombies, this is multiplayer. So yeah, with all these problems that are occurring in the game, the problems that I just mentioned, I really don't want to play this game as much as I should in terms of content creation. And honestly, I want to try my best to not play this game that much because I don't like this game. I do not enjoy playing this game. And if you want my honest opinion, MW3 literally did almost everything better. The gunplay, the movement, the maps. It's just a better game overall. The only things that MW3 did that was better is that they added dead silence as a perk and they brought map building back. That's it. Besides that, literally everything else MW3 did was better. Changed my mind. And it also really does not help that Sledgehammer only had like, what, a year and 4 months to work on this game, which, by the way, that is nowhere near enough time. Usually these developers have at least 3 years to develop and make these games in order to have them polished out right. And the fact that Sledgehammer basically had that time cut more than half to make MW3 is just really sad. Because Sledgehammer, they don't want to make MW3. They want to make Advanced Warfare 2. And they keep on getting fucking shafted. And I feel like Sledgehammer is the older child when it comes to the dev studios. Sledgehammer is the older child, Infinity Ward is the golden child, and Treyarch is that one child that the parents forgot about. So yeah, that's basically it. I hate this game, and believe it or not, you might see some more MW3 content coming because I recently played that game not too long ago, and holy shit, I had an absolute blast playing this game after not playing it for a while. And it's not even funny how much better MW3 is over MW3. And I wish nothing but the best for Sledgehammer to try and make MW3 better, but I'm gonna be honest, there probably isn't much they're going to be able to do.